You guys, I've got problems. You guys ever had problems? Yeah. See, mine all started in senior year of high school. What happened was I woke up one morning and discovered there was some hair on my face. And this was a startling new development because, you see, my voice has sounded like this since the 8th grade. But up until that point, I'd just been a hairless man-child that kind of sounds like Satan on the phone. But all of a sudden, I had some hairs on my face, which means that I could have a beard on my face, which means that people would have to treat me with respect and call me things like sir. I was very excited. And so what I did was I decided that I was going to grow the most majestic beard this side of the Mississippi. So I waited 6 to 8 business weeks for my beard to arrive. And then I made the second most disappointing discovery of my lifetime. The first, of course, being that candles don't taste like they smell. But the discovery I made that day was that I have a bad beard. Like, it's kind of black here, and then transparent here, and then black again. And it comes with a mustache that seems to say, hey, get in the van. It's a terrible thing to learn about yourself. Because I grew out this beard and discovered that I just looked like a low-budget Moses. One who's trying his best but only knows like 4 of the 10 commandments. And probably the most difficult problem is, like, with a beard like mine, you can pick up a battle axe, but no one will believe it's mine. I've got problems. But sometimes the best thing you can do to feel better after having problems is just find someone with worse problems than you, which in my case is difficult but not impossible. For example, last month, the country of India sent a lunar rover to the surface of the moon. And for weeks beforehand, it was terribly exciting. The media was raving about how this would be a fantastic scientific achievement and a huge win for the country of India. So what they did was they mounted their lunar rover to the top of the rocket, and they launched that rocket all the way from the surface of India to the surface of the moon. I think it's 230,000 miles. But in the last 10 minutes of that mission, they have lost communication with that satellite completely, which means you can't get telemetry, you can't get instrument readings, nothing. And I'm certain that they were trying frantically in that 10 minutes to recover the space probe, but what happened is our poor young rover, instead of landing gracefully on the surface of the moon, just kind of punched the moon in the face and converted one singular functional piece of equipment into 10,000 expensive pieces in a maneuver I like to call the reverse IKEA. Now, I'm an engineer, and I know exactly how disappointing it is to build something and have it work fine for a while, and then just fail catastrophically. And all you can do is look at the pieces of what you built and say, I made this, but I don't know how to fix it. But I fear that there are some people in the audience tonight who are not engineers. So I want to help you understand exactly what that feels like. Imagine you were the first parent in the world to discover that your child had been vaping, right? Which means they must have been born in the early 90s, and you acquired the child the same way all people do, by asking the right questions. And then you acquired this child, and you fed it, and you watered it, and you taught it tricks, and you put it next to other children of similar shape and size, and hoped that it made friends, right? And you thought things were going great for about 15 years. And then one day, you come home. You walk in the front door and you smell something strange coming from the basement. So you open the door. You make it down a couple of stairs, and then you discover a circle of teenagers, including your kid, and they each have a pipe in their hand with what appears to be peach-flavored antifreeze. And one by one, they're inhaling from this tube and trying to suppress a giggle while they pretend to be a diesel generator. You make it about halfway down the stairs, and then your child realizes that they've been discovered. So they try to hide the pipe behind their back, and their eyes get all wide out of fear, and as you lock eyes with them, in a long moment, a couple seconds later, smoke starts coming out of their nose as they build their teeth. And in that moment, you realize I made this, but I don't know how to fix it.